On to race number 5 then, and the 5th at Sha Tin is a Class 4 contest, 1,200 metres the trip this time, headed by Golfman Star, who takes the class drop here for Frankie Law. Hercules, the winner on the turf, 2 start backs at Happy Valley, switches back to the all-weather. Beaten odds on favourite last time out. Super Alliance is behind Resolute last time, gets a £7 turnaround. Resolute returns though as a course and distance winner on his last start. Winning Strikes, blinkers on for the first time as he switches to the all-weather as well, and down to Sky Treasure, a 3-time course and distance winner. Very versatile Sky Treasure, close to a class drop, but he's won here in the past. Victory in hand, Super Alliance is Winning Strikes and Sky Treasure. Tom, are the horses that have been at Chungfa?
Speed should be good here. Victory in hand and Viva Mama to go forward. Viva Mama has been ridden by Dylan Moe, and Victory in hand with Vincent Ho out of gate number 12. Looks tricky for Jack Wong on Sky Treasure out of barrier number 10. He raced handy last time out. With they opt for those tactics again. Resolute should get a nice run through. He's normally very handy. Winning Strikes there. You've got Hercules, who's on that 3 wide line with the Golfman Star. Goldie Flanker, he's at the back, but he's got the blinkers going back on. Does Goldie?
Here is Hercules, Jerry Chow doing the work on him. He'll ride him on race day as well. The tongue tie goes on him, cross noseband back on as well. And look, he's by Medaglia Doro, so we've seen that progeny do pretty well on the surface before, and he does work nicely on it. This horse was impressive at his last start, Resolute. He looks in good order here. He's quite keen in his work, and he goes nicely. So Karis Teton sticking with Resolute, and just a nice quiet piece from this one. And then Speed to Exceed. This horse has only had the 2 starts. Last one was on the all-weather, and that was behind Resolute. And didn't have much luck in that run either. But look, he's going nice enough, and he's had 2 runs now. Just drawn a bit awkward. Yeah, it looks nice in his track work. Though we're going to start off here with Hercules. Now, this is his effort being beaten as a 1.8 favourite. Tom, he hacked up the start before. He did. He won by 2 3/4 over Lucky Quality, who's run another decent race again. He had excuses last time out with the epiglottic entrapment, so he had genuine excuses that time round as well. Crossover noseband goes back on. Tongue tie also goes on, so that should help. He's only had 1 run on the all-weather, Paul. That was over the 1,650 metres. Yeah, now he's in a bit of form as well. As you said, he had the excuses there. So, look, I found a spot for him. Interesting coming back onto the surface. OK, that's Hercules, Dennis Yip and Jerry Chow taking the £10 off his back. Let's go to track work again and hear from Matthew Chadwick.
Matthew, Super Alliances, what did you make of his effort on the dirt last time out?
He ran well. He just had to wait a while to get up, get proper running, but he hit the line nicely.
You rode him at the start prior to that on the turf at Happy Valley. Based on his last effort, does he feel better on the dirt?
If I remember correctly, I think at Happy Valley we drew fairly badly, fairly awkwardly, and it was the same sort of story. We just had to wait for him to balance up and get a proper run, which I don't think came at the end, but he still hit the line nicely.
So you wouldn't put him down necessarily as a dirt track specialist?
Well, he won on the dirt, but I don't think it's complete. No, I don't think he's 100% dirt specialist. I think he's still quite nimble and versatile.
Last time out you were beaten by Resolute, but you come up better off at the weights against him this time around. Is that enough to turn the tables, do you feel?
I hope so. He's drawn better this time, I think, and he should get a nice run and hopefully be a couple lengths closer towards the Resolute and be able to run over him. Length of
3/4 of the margin, he's £7 better off. Did Resolute have £7 up his sleeve there? Possibly. We'll find out. Another horse to have a look at, though, here, Tom, Winning Strikes. Not so much the run, I think, that's interesting, but his trial that caught my eye.
Yeah, did like his trial as well. He'd won 2 trials before his fresh run. He ran 6th first up behind Mighty Vella. Mighty Vella really cleared out, so he was only 2 1/4 lengths off second placing. On this occasion was Winning Strikes. Blinkers on, being by Swiss Ace. We know they like the all-weather, so thought he could be an each-way chance in the race, Paul.
Yeah, I got him in as well. I think he's going to get the perfect run just in behind the pace as well, and I think he'll be suited to this surface.
Yeah, Swiss Ace, the sire of Ugly Warrior, who racked up a lot of wins in a row on the dirt. But anyway, Resolute, Paul, are even money favourite.
Yeah, I think he can win again, Resolute. He could have easily won that last race. We just saw that replay by a lot longer. He was pulled up basically before the post. So he's on top. Winning Strikes should get the perfect run in behind. Hercules coming to the surface, and Super Alliances is, I think, better on the surface. 6, 9, 2 and 5.
Same 4 numbers as Paul, but just a switcheroo with the top 2 in that particular race. Race 5, 9, 6, 2 and 5 winning strikes. So like him in his each way charts. In the market at the moment, 15 and 3.3. Resolute was very good last time out. Hercules gets his opportunity again, but he won't be going around at 1.8 this time round. And a Super Alliance is normally pretty honest. So 9, 6, 2, 5.
Yeah, I'm with Resolute, but a bit of noise there for winning strikes, so maybe he can improve as he switch onto the dirt as well. That's race number 5. Race number 6 is next up for us as the dirt racing continues. Class 4, 16.50 for the next.